Okay, so with Reset coming along, me and my friend wanted to do a video of how the 1.8 update messed up the water and lava collisions and basically made it so you can't gen in walls properly. So right now I'll just show normal walls, the walls that everyone basically uses when they're building their base. And this is usually how a normal person would make them. And we made the tray at the bottom just to show that the water doesn't really mess with it. It's actually just how the water lava collision messes it up. And this only happened after the 1.8 update. In 1.7 it worked fine, but now they made it so it gens in way too fast and just messes it up because the lava can't keep up with the water and they just gen in. So I'll show what I mean, and you guys really need to fix this, because if you guys want a good update, then this has to be fixed. And what I mean is this part right here at the bottom where the lava connects with the other lava, it creates source blocks, which isn't supposed to happen, but it does, and it messes up like this. It just messes up a lot. And in between, because of these source blocks right here, the water is going to hit those and just call the monster everything. So just place our water. So it falls down because it's genning way too fast right here. This part's fine because there's nothing connecting to it, but when it comes to here, there we go. The first cobble monster, all of this right here, there's the cobble monsters in the middle, and then right here, right there is a mess up. All of this right here, and when you try breaking it, there's going to be lava behind it, not water, and then it just gens it in. So right here it messed up. That's not good. And that happens a lot more right here. Yeah, like he said, it's still annoying. And then if you're a good player, you want to use pillars, right? Because those defend more. So let's take up the water. Alright, and for pillars the problem is even worse because it's like an individual thing in itself. It messes up on a very large scale. This is what happened when we tried genning in pillars previously. Yeah, it didn't really work out. So I'll show what happens when you try genning in pillars. So this is how it would normally go, just the lava cascading down, and then offset them so you can put the water. There we go. And then break the blocks in between. So now look at all this in between the lava, it all connects, and this is actually going to be what messes it up. Because if you don't break the block in the middle, then it won't gen in normally anyway. It'll be cheese walls, there'll be holes in them. But because of this, how all the lava connects at the bottom, they all create source blocks, and it's just gonna make it so the lava can't hold up with the water. So yeah, so when we place water here, and then this is what's going to happen when you break the blocks under the water. So that happened initially, and then when we keep breaking them, this is what happens. All along it, this is what happens. And then it pushes it, and then it happens again. It gens one up, and this is what happens to your walls. Because of the lava water collisions in 1.8, this is what happens, and it just ultimately fucks over with your walls. Like this is not what your walls, this is not what you want your walls to look like. You don't want lava patches to be in between, you don't want the water everywhere and the lava everywhere, you just want it to be just contained, but this is not what it does. This is what happens when you try making pillars in Treasure Wars. Because of the lava water collision, this is what happens. Alright, and then we thought maybe if we added slabs to it to contain it. Yeah, imagine, like he said, look in chat, imagine clearing this on a base, definitely. Can you imagine going through like a huge, like maybe like 5x5 chunk base and having to clear everything, every mess up like that? You would go insane. So we thought maybe we should try using slabs to see if it changes anything, to see if like it can contain it. And not really, the same thing basically happens. So this is the same exact layout as the other one. I'll put the same lava where I put in the other one. And it's gonna flow down. And yeah, down there he's fixing those slabs so that I'll show you before I start genning in what they look like. Honestly, I just want this to be fixed because in 1.7, like last season, this season basically, when the season first started, everything was in 1.7, so everyone made their bases normally, and then when it updated to 1.8, it was impossible to keep on making bases like this because of how messed up it was. So after the 1.8 update, it's just messed up everything. So let's fill this in. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so same thing we did with the other ones without the slabs.